The Indian Air Force Chief has categorically rejected the recent media report about the delay in the delivery of S-400 air defense systems from Russia. He also said that India and Russia have been optimizing the delivery schedule, which will result in quicker induction process. India had placed the $5.5 billion procurement order for 5 S-400 regiments in October 2018, and the Russian side had confirmed that the production of the system has already begun, and the training of Indian operators will start very soon. Accompanied by senior officials, the U.S. Secretary of Defense Mark Esper will be arriving in India next month, and he will carry the letter of acceptance for the sale of integrated air defense system to India, which is expected to cost around $1.86 billion. After the letter of acceptance is received, the two sides will talk about the availability and price of the systems, and this deal is expected to be signed in the next few months. Pakistan has started to look at the Chinese Z-10 combat helicopters, as the deal for 30 Turkish T-129 helicopters seems to be stuck, and the US President Donald Trump has cut security funding to Pakistan, and has not allowed the export sanctions related to the American-built T-800 engines to power the T-129 helicopter. Pakistan's relative urgency is driven by India's capability increases, as India has ordered 6 additional Apache helicopters for its army. Pakistan also thinks that the possession of 4 Milgem corvettes from Turkey will change the balance in the region. The Air Forces of India and UK have started the 5th edition of Bilateral Joint Exercise, and the focus of this edition of the exercise is base defense and force protection. The joint exercise will provide a platform to share and jointly validate strategies and tactics to protect their installations. The exercise will also include operations from C-130, tactical insertions by Mi-17 V5 helicopters, and use of various airborne sensors. After hosting US President Donald Trump, India is focusing to push its relations with Russia by conducting a series of high-level engagements, marking the 20th edition of Indo-Russian Annual Summit. India will also host the Russian Trade and Industry Minister Denis Manturov and Russian Deputy Prime Minister in March 2020, which comes ahead of Prime Minister Modi's visit to Moscow for Victory Day celebrations. An Indian Air Force aircraft delivered 15 tons of medical supplies and other emergency medical equipments to the Chinese city of Wuhan, and later left with 112 Indians and foreign nationals who were stranded in the Chinese city. 76 Indian nationals have returned home on this flight, along with 23 nationals from Bangladesh, 2 nationals from Myanmar and Maldives, and 1 each from South Africa, US, and Madagascar.
Omar dropped it.